How do you determine if a function is inversely proportional? If the product of x and y equals a constant k, then y is an inversely proportional function. Let's explore this by looking at an example. You are given the following coordinates from a function. You want to determine if this is an inversely proportional function. Start by multiplying all the x values by their corresponding y values. If you get the same constant each time, it is probably an inversely proportional function. Since you get the same constant, 24 in this case, for all the coordinates, this is probably an inversely proportional function. Recall that an inversely proportional function is given by this formula. Y equals k divided by x. Replace the constant k with 24, and you have your inversely proportional function. Y equals 24 divided by x. Graphically, the function looks like this in the first quadrant. For all points on the graph, if you multiply the x-coordinate by the y-coordinate, you get the constant 24. Note that you can't be completely sure if this is an inversely proportional function. It could still look something like this. By checking more points, you can feel more confident that the underlying function is inversely proportional. However, if only one point has a different ratio, you know that it can't be an inversely proportional function. Let's look at another example. You are given the following coordinates. Start by multiplying the x values by their corresponding y values. Minus 2 times 25 equals minus 50. Minus 4 times 12.5 is minus 50. Minus 8 times 6 is equal to minus 48. You get the same constant minus 50 for the first 2 points, but on the third set of coordinates you get minus 48. Since one point has a different ratio, it can't be an inversely proportional function. So, it is not necessary to check the rest of the coordinates. If the product of x and y equals a constant k, then y is an inversely proportional function.